Hello and welcome to a video looking at adding and subtracting fractions where the denominators, i.e. the numbers that are on the bottom of the fractions, are different. Now when the numbers on the bottom are different, we can't add or subtract the fractions as they are. We have to change them so that the denominators are going to be the same. Now the way that we do that is we make what we call equivalent fractions. So we make fractions that mean the same thing as what we've got. So we can think of it like it's like the opposite of simplifying. So for example, if you had the fraction say 10 over 15, if you were to simplify that, that would become 2/3. All that we're saying here is that 10/15 is exactly the same as 2/3. Those two things are equal. Now we're kind of doing the reverse process here. What we're going to be doing is going from an unsimplified fraction, i.e. 2/3, up to a fraction that is not simplified, so 10 over 15. So let's get started on this. Now let's take a look at the first one. We've got 3/4 plus 5/6. What we need to do here in order to do this is we need to make the number on the bottom the same. The way that we do that is we find the lowest common multiple of 4 and 6. So what is the lowest number that is in the 4 times table that is also in the 6 times table? So the 4 times table gives us 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on. The 6 times table gives us 6, 12, 18 and so on. So what we can see clearly here is that the lowest number in each of those is 12. So that's the number that is going to go on the bottom of our fraction. Now to figure out what number will go on the top of our fractions, we need to figure out what has happened to this fraction here. So what has happened to 3/4 for it to become a fraction with 12 on the bottom? So what we could say here is, what has 4 been multiplied by to reach 12? Well, 4 has been multiplied by 3 to reach 12. So that means that this number on the top also has to be multiplied by 3. So 3 times 3 gives us 9. Now let's take a look at the second one. Here, what has 12 been multiplied by? What has 6 been multiplied by to reach 12? Well, 6 has been multiplied by 2. So that means that we have to multiply this whole fraction by 2. So whatever we've done to this number on the bottom, we also do to the number on top. So 5 multiplied by 2 gives us 10. Now we've got a nice easy fractions question. 9/12 plus 10/12 gives us 19/12. So our final answer here would be 19 over 12. However, we can do something with this first. We could also write this as a mixed number. At the moment it's a top heavy fraction. The number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom. So we're going to just turn this into a mixed number. So how many 12s fit into 19? 1. And then what's our remainder? Well, our remainder here is 7, and we would divide it by 12. So 19 over 12 is the same as 1 7/12. Okay, next one. I'll just rub out these bits so we don't get confused. Next one, we've got 2/3 minus 1/4. So we're just going to do the same idea here. So we'll set up our equivalent sum. What's the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5? That would be 15. So we put 15 along the bottom the whole way through. Then what has 3 been multiplied by to reach 15? 3 has been multiplied by 5 to reach 15. So it also times the top number by 5 as well. So that gives us 10 on the top. What has 5 been multiplied by to reach 15? 5 has been multiplied by 3. So we're also going to multiply this 1 on the top by 3. And so our answer here, 10/15 minus 3/15 gives us 7/15. Next one, we've got 1/3 plus 1/4. So what is the lowest common multiple of 3 and 18? Well, let's just write out the 3 times table quickly. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We'll stop there. 18's times table is going to be 18, 36, 54. We don't need to go any longer because we can see straight away that our lowest number that is in both times tables is 18. So we're going to have an 18 along the bottom, and what we now need to do is figure out, well, what has 3 been multiplied by to reach 18? So 3 has been multiplied by 6, so we also have to multiply this 1 by 6 as well. Well, 1/18, how have we got from 18 to 18? Well, we've just timesed it by 1, we haven't changed it at all. So 1/18 stays as it is. So 6 over 18 plus 1 over 18 gives us 7 over 18. Okay, last one, we've got 5/6 minus 3/8. So let's figure out the lowest common multiple here. The lowest common multiple for this one is going to be 24. So the lowest number that is in the 6 times table that is also in the 8 times table is 24. I'm not going to write this out every time, but if you're not sure what the lowest common multiple is, just list each times table until you find the smallest one that's in both. So what has 6 been multiplied by to reach 24? Well, 6 has been multiplied by 4, so that means we have to multiply 5 by 4, so that gives us 20. Then what have we multiplied 8 by to reach 24? We multiplied 8 by 3 to reach 24, so that means we have to multiply this 3 on top by 3 as well, so that gives us 9 over 24. Now simply subtract the numbers on the top. 20 minus 9 gives us 11. So our final answer would be 11/24.